Okay, hi guys, I don't know if you can hear me. Hi and welcome. I'm trying to set it up. I've lost picture on how it looks like, so just bear with me guys. It is the first time, so this will probably happen. Okay. Okay, we'll have to do with this. I thought I could get this out of the way, but it looks like this will be the setup for today. I hope you are okay with this. I'm just gonna change a little bit here. So, yes. Let's have it like... Oh, hey, it works. Let's have it like that. Okay. I'm sorry for not setting this up earlier. Okay, so, hi guys. So, what happened there was that the program that was going to help me build this up stopped working, so I had to do it manually. So, yes, hi guys. Okay, I'm sorry you had to wait for so long. I hope this looks okay. Hi! Can you see it okay? So, welcome to my office and welcome. Hi! Can you hear me okay? Okay. Welcome to my office and welcome from Twitch. We are joining here for the very first time, so welcome you guys. We are coming over from Facebook, most of us, I think. So, and the rest of you who are here from other platforms, welcome, 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 welcome. Can you hear me okay? This is the first time we are live, so can you hear me? Yes, it is. I am sorry. It is the first stream, and I was using Streamlabs for this one, and it didn't really work with me, so yeah, good. Thank you so much. Would you, you who are writing to me, Kushi, thank you so much for writing in chat. Would you like if I came closer to the camera, or do you enjoy this studio setting? What do you think, guys? Because I was going to ask you, what do you reckon? Is it good for us to be here? Oh, welcome, thank you so much, you're a follower. Oh, I love it. Thank you so much. Did you see the little, it came up a little cat dancing with a heart. I think it's really cute. So, Kushi and the rest of you, would you like having me being sat here in the background as in a studio setting? Or would you like me to come closer? Because I can be sat here as well. Which one, what do you think is better? What do you feel most comfortable with? I will, of course, change the camera for what you think. What do you reckon, guys? I'm just hearing from my moderator. I prefer closer. Okay, yeah. Because I thought so as well. I've just changed this then. Okay. Just change this over. Sorry. So. I thought so too. I thought it was just so beautiful with the setup of a studio, and my fiance thought it was a really funny thing, so but I do like it personal as well, so yes, thank you so much for saying this. Also, can you hear me when I sit here? Because I can move I think I'll move the microphone over. I've set this up in a way that I thought I was going to be able to move around freely in the, there we go, I put it here, in the room, so that we can, yeah, good. So can you hear me better now? Is this better? So now I can be, what is this? Yes, I'm going to tell you. I'm just setting everything up because it's the first live streaming, like I said, so. Is it okay now? Is it easier, better to hear? Maybe I'll come too close to it actually. I'm just gonna put this. Yes, so I'm gonna explain. I'm so sorry. There. Is that better? Okay, good. So, yes, welcome. So, a seance is, I'm so sorry, like I said, the program that was going to do all of this for me so I could just keep track on it didn't really want to be playing today, so I'm sorry for this. Hi, welcome, and welcome for following me. My name is Sarah. There is a command in chat then for later when we are in it all, so to say. It's !who, and it is explaining who I am. But I can introduce myself as of now. So my name is Sarah. I'm an intuitive counselor. Yes. Thank you, Bendis. Thank you, my moderator. I guess this means that you can hear me also well, so brilliant. So yes, I'm an intuitive counselor, and I work with telepathy, with intuition, and with mediumship, not with IT, as you might be able to see. I do apologize for this. It is the first stream, and I am so thankful for having you here. So yes, we together, my fiance and I, we have created a company which we go under the name of V Intuition, where I give intuitive counseling to my clients. So I'm used to do this face to face. So this is the first time that I've been trying last week. This is the second day of us trying live in a digital space, on a digital platform. So usually, like I said, I do my consultations face to face. We set up the company. It's brand new. This year we started, and we had around 80 consultation, more or less now. I think it's 80 plus, yeah. But it is face to face. So this is the first time that I've tried, like I said, to do it in this way. So, because you asked me, I got the question, what is a seance? What is it? Well, I am an energy worker. So I work with energy as a medium, depending on what you like to call us. We all have our different titles and different preferences in what we say that we work with. But what I do as an intuitive counselor is that let's say it like this. I'll explain it like this. When I get the question of how I think that the universe works, this deep, big question, how does the universe work? I think, me personally, that we are all connected by energy, and we are all the same energy in this, which means we are all, like I said, connected. In this, I believe that whatever happens to us, what we experience, will be stored in a library. That's usually how I say it. It's a universal library with all the information of what happens, what goes around, and all of our experiences. So when I work, with my guides, depending on who the client is, work with transmitting that information, channeling it from the library, like I said, depending on who it is for, and through me to the client. It is the information that is to be given in the moment. I work with I go and I read. It is, you could say that I read your mind, but not really, but I do read the information that is given to me in the moment. So I look in your mind, I see your body, your mind, your thoughts, your emotions. I channel to see if there is someone, your ancestors or someone who have passed away, who'd like to come through with a message, or if there's someone who is still alive who'd like to send a message or come through. And then I go into the universal library, where I work with my guides to then bring the information that are to be handed to you in the situation, depending on how you are feeling. So it is a kind of counseling. So basically, an open seance is to have an open reading and seance, taking the energies of all of you out there, whoever and whichever energy that wants to come through, to channel some of you, one of you, whoever of you who are joining us live, or who are watching this when we are not live anymore as the format of a video. I could be channeling you. I could be channeling your situation. I could be approaching your specific situation, being specific, being general, because that happens too, or being more direct, depending on what energy it is that will come through. I've explained this on my profile and the videos on Facebook. I think I will gather them all and make a community library. I like this word, like library. I think I will put it on YouTube, all of the videos, so you can get the information gathered, okay? But yes, so an open seance for this, and I'm sorry it took 10 minutes to tell you, but it is basically, we work with the energy that is coming through, that are coming through, and we will work with it in a way that I am channeled to work with it. So it could be message coming through, hi, it could be messages coming through, it could be information, it could be just thoughts, whatever it is. It could be very deep, very direct, and it could be very joyful. And whatever it is, I am so grateful for being able to be here with you guys in this warm and open community, and let's keep it that way, and let's just enjoy our Thursday together, okay? Yes, I get a question here of what sort of readings I do. It is what you call psychic readings, but I do it in a method that we have developed. So I call it intuitive counseling, which means that I channel your energy, I channel your body, your mind, past people who've passed, who was to send. It's getting a little bit repetitive, I'm sorry for you guys, but people who have passed and might want to come through with a message, and people who are still here who wants to send a message, and for the universal knowledge, depending on what information is to be given to you, for getting a new perspective on what situation you are in. So the thing that is rather special with this way of intuitive counseling that I do is that when I started this, and also I am repeating myself from before, I was streaming beforehand on Facebook today, and if you search my name, my profile on Facebook, you'll find all the information there. But I can tell you, and also I am thinking, like I said, of uploading it all on YouTube, so you have one community library of stored information about me when we talk about this and what I do. Okay, so that's our own communal story of information. Okay. So yes, so the readings I do is to make you see your situation from another perspective, or maybe it is just to confirm how you feel, just to say to you, you're not alone, just to be there. Depending on who you are, I work with my guides to channel the correct information. And I tried to do this before. I really tried to force it in one direction. Okay, I am going to talk and I'm going to tell you what you're going through, and then I'm trying to help you get through it from another perspective by seeing it in a new light. But then I realized not everyone needs this. Some people just want me to listen. So depending on who you are, I'm just here and I am channeling intuitively what you need to hear in the situation. If you are interested in trying, you can always book a consultation. You have all the information next to me. Yes. I get many questions here. Okay. So, the way I was going to do this, because when I started on Facebook, the first thing I did, the first live stream I did this. I asked people to give me questions or ask for readings, and I was trying to channel them specifically. We had a lovely time, but my guides wanted me to work in a different way, in that I had other energies coming through of other than who had asked me questions. So I was working with this person, with this person's energy, and it was a really tough situation they were going through. And this was so beautiful. Then, and I never experienced this before, but from another person in chat, they had a energy that wanted to come through them to help the other person who I was talking to. So they, because this was a relative of them who had passed away, of another person in chat, wanted to come in with their experience and through me and through us in our community, help this other person who they hadn't known. Probably, I don't know, but probably not known. And it was such a beautiful, beautiful thing. So, can I find out if your friend of yours are doing okay? And can I tell you who's gonna win Love Island? Okay. What I'm gonna do is that when I get a question, I'm gonna see, okay, is there any information about this that wants to come through? If it's not, there's a reason for it at the moment. And I'm not going to force it. Like I said, I tried forcing it before, and I'm not going to do that anymore. So I'm going to trust, I'm going to put all my trust in my guides and see what information channels through. So when I get a question, I will look at it and I will see, is there anything that I can say about it? First off, I want to tell you I am not a fortune reader and I do not tell the future. I am psychic in that way that I have the connection to the libraries of stored information, but we all do. Okay, this is so important. We're all connected and therefore I think we all have the ability. We just use it in different ways and as much as it is suitable for our life. And this is so important. I've got an entire story about this if you go check out the other videos, because I have spoken so much about how I wanted to create, I wasn't in this, I want to create a brand new subject on the universal studies developed to, telepathy and intuition. I want this to be a new subject, and I'm gonna stay as many years in school as I need to get this done. And I'm gonna graduate with PhD. I'm gonna take PhD. I'm gonna have, in psychology, in physics, in biology, whatever it means that has to be in order to get this. And then I realized, or I had a person saying to me, okay, but if you're gonna do this, what are we getting out of it? If you're the only one who can do it, how is that gonna help us? And I said, well, no, I'm not the only one doing it. I'm not saying come to me because I'm the only one who can do it. No. I'm saying we can all do it. But it is also important that we get to do it. As I said, we get to live at it as much as we need in our life. So, you think I'm stalling? I understand that completely. So I will not tell you who's going to win Love Island, because that information does not need to be transmitted at this time. If your friend is going to be okay, I'll see if I get any information about it. Okay. I am channeling right now a person. I am not sure this is your friend, but I am gonna let this channeling through. Because it's a lot of smoking involved in this, okay? There's a lot of smoking, and I would probably say, it's a little bit interesting because I would place myself to be in Australia. Which is completely different time zones, but this energy that is coming through, I'd like to place myself in Australia, and there's a lot of smoking going on, okay? And I am in this alleyway outside a club, I think, and this has nothing to do with your friend, by the way. To you who asked, it is very important, yes, indeed, to be to be skeptic, okay? It is very important, and I respect you for now you're gonna say you're not a skeptic, but I respect you for who you are. So about your friend, the only thing that is coming through is actually let them be. And sometimes when I'm gonna say this, I've said it in my few previous videos on Facebook. Please do check them out if you feel uncomfortable, or if you just want to know about what I do, or if you don't really, because this is general readings, general being open. It could be for everyone, and because this is a open seance, I do understand if we feel like, does she really know what she's doing? So just to tell you this, guys, this is a warm and open community, and I'm going to be genuine with you. I'm just going to be me. I do believe that my work works, yes. I've been doing this before we created the company, before we started the company. I did this just me. I went around approaching people and sat down and had a chat with them, and so I started my consultation. I started to develop my method. And I've also spoken a lot about this before, and will probably do it again, but in a very brief way I can say that the most important thing for me to get out of this, the adventure that I've had and it is on together with you guys, and I love this, is that the ability and the privilege for me to be able to meet people, approach total strangers, to embrace them when they are going through trauma, and see as tears turn to laughter. Not because we shouldn't cry, cry, but it's so nice to be able to just lend a hand, okay? So I am gonna just be me. I'm gonna work with my guides, and I'm not gonna try to force anything. I'm gonna trust in what I do. I'm gonna trust in my guides. I'm gonna trust in my love for what I do. And if you want to join me, be respectful to this and get to know me, and let's have an open and joyful time together, okay? This I am saying because I can get very, and I said this before, like I said, if you go back checking the other live streams, I put so much pressure on myself because I felt like I'm not enough. I know people can resonate with this, many of you. I felt that I am not enough, so I am still working on not forcing my intuition, because you can't force it. I'm just gonna bring forward what comes through, and I'm gonna trust myself, and I'm gonna trust you guys to have a lovely community, an open community, and just be us. And with this also, I just felt this was important for me to share, because I'm just me. And I've said this so many times before, so if you go check out the other videos, this is the first time on Twitch, so I do understand if you haven't heard of this, if you're coming from Twitch to us, but we have all gone through things in life, okay? And I have had my experiences, and I'm not going to say that they were hard, I'm not going to say that they were easy, I'm just going to say that they were my experiences. And because of this, and because I see myself being a telepath and an empath, I'm also part of a telepathic community, my brain has been rebooted. I think that you guys, I've been talking about this before, I really do. If you feel comfortable with me, and if you are interested in learning more about what I am talking about, please do check out the other live streams that I've done. There's just 4 of them. It's actually should be just 3, but we had a interruption today by the internet connection being not there. So, and that was actually quite cool. So, because we had a cut in the internet connection just as I talked about working with energies and the risk that we are taught about technology interfering with the frequencies that energies are coming through in. So I thought that was really, it was interesting that just then we had a internet break or a internet connection failure. So yes, do go check them out. I am genuine in what I say in those, and I'm just gonna be me here now, so I don't feel like I should be repeating myself. You can always, of course, interact with me direct in chat if you feel like it, or with each other. Do ask me any question, and I'll see what we will do, what will happen here. Okay. So I am a person who can talk a lot. I think you realized, and all I can say, if you believe in me or not, meaning you can believe in me but maybe not my work, I love that. I love to talk to people with different perspectives, and I think that it's very important. And so if you feel in your heart that this is the right community for you, welcome. I believe in what I do, and I've seen it so many times help people, and I'm learning so much from it. I think it's absolutely amazing, and I feel so privileged of being able to, through my work, get to know the world through so many different perspectives. I love it, and like I said, I learn so much. Information's coming through that I just don't know where it comes from, you know. I was talking to a client who was from a part of Africa, and then all of a sudden it just got, you know, I shouldn't tell you too much, but it came through just, you know, the hesitation of cats, and I just felt, what's wrong with cats? And then the person told me that in some cultures and traditions they are seen to be a embodiment of the devil or of evil. So I didn't know that, and it was very interesting. Now everyone should have their own thoughts and their own views on life. I think it's very important. So no judgment there at all. And it was just interesting to get to know. Then I felt sad for them experiences life in such a way, but there's a reason for that too. Me, myself, I adore cats. We got 3 at home, and I love cats. I love animals of all species, and humans, because we are animals too. So so I learn a lot, and I really like it. So if you guys think that this will be a way for you to ask me questions like who will win Love Island, yes, maybe sometimes I will be able to answer them if we have a joyful community, but if there really is no information to come through, and if we are discussing something else, or it's just if there are disrespects basically in the question and not joining our warm community, then there is really no reason for me to answer it. But I do really hope that we will have a joyful and warm community. So yes. I hope you're all doing okay. I see I don't have anyone watching right now. It's just me and my moderator, so I'm here, you know, and I'm gonna be here for you who are rewatching this. And oh hi, welcome. Thank you for joining. Okay, so if you have any questions, please do post them in chat. This is a open seance and readings, meaning I will work with whatever energy that comes through. Okay, so I just spent a little while standing up for myself. I felt I was so and I'm not saying that every question that you ask I'm not saying that you are being disrespectful. I know I said that, but I just want us to be able to share equal respect. And I just had a feeling, or I was channeled the information that I should really not answer this question and just stand up for myself and just being here in this warm community. So why I'm talking about a community when you can see that there are not many people joining. We are currently on Facebook. This is the first time we have headed over to Twitch, and on Facebook you can't see it because of the regulations that I have put, but we are around 3,000 people on Facebook at the moment. And I did say that we were heading over to Twitch, so if you are joining from there, welcome, and either way, welcome. Truly, I'm happy having you here. Okay, so for you guys who are rewatching this, because there are not a lot of people watching this live, I totally understand it. It is the first live stream and I am just talking and not answering questions, so I do understand this. But if you feel in your heart this is the right place for you, welcome, welcome, welcome. And I am just happy to have you here. Okay? So let's see what we have to talk about. Okay, I can feel there is someone who will be watching this later who is struggling with, they wanted me to use the word weight loss. I would say it's someone who struggles with weight and to keep on weight, who are very scared of not liking their body, or actually they are not liking their body. They are just telling me not to force anything and not put any judgment in anything and just say they feel fat. And I think it's beautiful that you are here, that you found this video. It feels like this is sometime after this was uploaded, and I am so happy seeing that people will get this message and will be able to join us in the future. Isn't this quite cool? You know, that we are already in the future in this way. I think that's quite fancy, you know. It's a little bit sci-fi, isn't it? No, okay, I'm just kidding with you. So because I get this, it's a young girl who are terrified of the way she looks and feels like she can't behave in a way that she wants to behave. And I've got this message for you because it feels like you are gonna resonate, the reason being that you are searching for someone to resonate with. So you are searching for this information, and therefore you will resonate. I want to talk about bookmarks, and by bookmarks I mean those you know, that you put in between pages when you are taking a break or a pause from reading a book. I want to talk about those, and I want to talk about flowers. I want to talk about a specific book with a brown background with crawling. Can flowers be crawling? But with flowers that are on the outside of the book, so to say. It is a beautiful, it is supposed to look a little bit older than it is, but it actually is also some years old. So I want to talk about this book, and I want to talk about the importance of it with the red flowers, and I want to talk about creativity, and I want to talk about, you know, for you to embrace your creativity and embrace your wishes in the world, they wanted me to say, and embrace who you are, who you believe to be, because that is who you are. So don't let anyone say anything else. So this is for you watching in the future. It is July now, and it feels like you will be watching this in May, so it is a long while in the future, but you will, I hope that I will provide you with some love and I wanted to say affection because you haven't had much in your life, and just dance and have fun and do write, because you are scared of writing what you've experienced. You are scared of expressing yourself. You're scared of expressing yourself with your body, and you're scared of expressing yourself with your words. Don't be. So just, enjoy life. And I am so happy being able to say this to you. You're not crazy. If you are resonating with this is a video that is an open seance and energy reading, and I am channeling this to give to you. So don't worry about it. And dance with the teddy bear. It's almost like a giraffe, I would say. I lost you a little there, but I want to throw in a teddy bear. I usually do. I think it's like it stands for the it stands for comfort, I think, because you are missing that a lot. So yeah, do dance and enjoy yourself. Start writing. Write more about what you are experiencing, so that you will, in words, be able to meet yourself, and in that also start to like yourself. Okay? I think this is because you deserve love. Alright? This is a very skinny girl. And I'm sorry to say that, I know you don't like hearing that. But when you start to see yourself through your words, I believe I am in Germany. When you start seeing yourself through your words, you will also start to accept yourself. Accept yourself. Okay? So thank you for being able to give you that message, and thank you for watching this video. It's gonna be a really long one, and it is a while in, so thank you for staying this long, and thank you for getting this message. So yeah, yeah. I'm thinking of things to talk about, because if you are joining us afterwards, after the stream, I have other videos on Facebook. I think I will post, like I said, I think I will post all of them and put them up on YouTube. So we have a collection of the information that you might be interested in. And I'm thinking about, because I have no one here to channel right now, I am thinking about what to say, and I've spoken a lot. I talked a lot in the different live streams, on the different live streams, and in different videos, and I like talking, and I don't feel bothered sharing myself with you, because even though there is no one here at the moment, I know that this will be a joyful and warm community, and I am so, so grateful for being able to just be here right now. So yeah, my fiance said before I went into streaming this morning, because I streamed on Facebook before, and before doing that, or actually before even getting to the office, on the way in, my fiance said the worst thing that I know when you join a stream is when the streamer sits and just wait for people to join and don't do anything. And now I'm like, oh, that's pressure. What am I going to talk about when there is no one here? I don't really know. I've spoken a lot. So yeah, we are gonna. I live in a old cottage, you could say. my fiance and I, an old farmhouse from the 1700s. I'm really not good with these, what's the 18th century and all that. I think it's the 18th century, the 1700s anyway. And before we moved out, because we lived in the apartment before, and before we moved out to the house, people with more experience, or with other experiences, I like to say, people who were older than us and who wanted to share a little about how this is going to go. They said that, it is a lot. It is a lot living in a house. And now we lived there for 3.5 years, and now we're starting to realize there is a lot with having a house. So there is a lot that is going to that has to be done, that is needed to be done at the moment. So it's fun, and it really makes you feel like an adult, but whatever that means. But yeah, no, it is a lot. So but it's funny. I think a lot of you guys can resonate with this. So yeah. I want to talk about the doves. I want to talk about doves, and I want to talk about bubbles, and I want to talk to a man who is gonna watch this at a later stage. He is probably, I would say, sorry, just something happened on stream. I'm so not used to streaming, so I'm a little easily distracted. And also, like I said, you know what, I'm just gonna talk about this because of now not having anyone here. When I streamed on Facebook, we have people joining, and I think it's really fun, but I thought this platform would be a really great way for us to interact with one another, but it seems that not many people has followed here. So I am going to talk about how that makes me feel, because we can all resonate in that, I think. Like I said before, we all have our baggage of what we've been through and what we have experienced in our life. And I'm just going to check if I have a message from the moderator regarding the sound. No, okay, so it seems like all is good. Good. I was a little bit worried that the computer would be buzzing in the microphone. But good. So first time I streamed on Facebook, keep in mind, this is the second day streaming. It is the first time on Twitch, and it is the second time streaming overall. And the first time I streamed, it was like this. So you get to sit and talk to yourself, and then some people joined just saying hi, and then they left, and some people just stayed and watched, and I just talked because I didn't know what to do really, because then I thought I had to ask you to ask me for a reading, and I did that. So I thought I had everything up, so that you will be able to, because of you feeling comfortable is so important to me. So when I was first streaming, I thought, okay, integrity. How do I make sure that your integrity is upheld, that I respect your integrity when streaming, if this is what we're gonna do? So I thought, okay, one way would be for you, and this was on Facebook, for you who wants to have an energy reading, to send me a private message, including an alias of what you would like me to refer to you as, so that you are anonymous, so that people, that your integrity so you can feel comfortable, okay? For your safety or whatever. Well, so I had the messengers up, window up, and people kept calling and messaging me, not about the stream, but on Facebook we have a community of 3,000 people, and it just happened like that. And it's so fun, so much fun, and I am so grateful for it. However, it seems like no one has decided to switch to Twitch, but it will probably happen, so that is totally fine. Yes, sounded like I was trying to encourage myself there, didn't it? I guess I did a little. Like I said, I am putting so much pressure on myself, and I did have people watching, and then I felt it was being a little bit, you know, I am not a fortune teller, I'm just gonna say it like that. And yeah, so how do you guys do this, you know, when you feel like you don't really know why you are doing what you are doing? It's interesting, isn't it? Because that's really good. It's really a privilege for me to be in this situation and to be having these feelings, because I am human, and then, you know, being able to express them and have you guys being able to resonate with it, because like I said from the beginning, I am just gonna be me, and I'm gonna trust in my guides. I'm gonna trust in all to work out, and they just told me that it will definitely work out. People will be coming in, and this is just the beginning, and I'm so happy for that. So I'm just gonna stick around, I'm just gonna be here, and it's gonna be it's gonna be good, I think. So the doves are back. Yes, okay, yeah, but if it feels like it feels like there is something that I can share now. So I have a man who is in between 30 and 40, maybe 41 years old, somewhere around there, I'm not too sure. And I would like to place him in Spain, perhaps, and I would like to give him, it's so interesting because I see a particular outfit, and it is almost like if you guys ever seen The Sims, it makes me think of The Sims, because he's got these beige shorts on, and then he's got this kind of a shirt that I think I've only seen in Sims. I don't know, but it is a one without a sleeve, and it is what's it called? There's lines going through it. It is red, and it is a little bit brown, and there are lines going through it, and it goes all the way. Oh, it looks a little bit American, maybe. I'm sorry if I'm saying that weirdly, but yes, you know what? In 2.5 Men, the clothes that Charlie usually wears is what I'm seeing. He's called Charlie, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, that is what I'm seeing. So it's a little bit funny, and I would like to place him in Spain. I would like to place him not on a beach, but wishing he was on a beach. So I would say that he can't go to the beach. I would like to place him in an apartment, in a flat, and I would like to see him have a balcony that is outlooking the beach. So he is stood on this balcony looking at it. No, he's not stood, actually. He's sitting down, so I think he has a problem moving. He has a problem with body movement, I think. That was a weird expression for me to use, sorry. I can see the microphone is really loud. but my moderator hasn't said anything. So if you can hear me, Bembers, and if this is loud, please do say so in chat, because it looks as if it would be a little bit loud. But yes, sorry. So I'm seeing this man in Spain. It's just fine. Okay, thank you. Because it looks really loud in how it is. It's going up on red all the time, so that's why I'm thinking. Okay, brilliant, thank you. So, as I said, this man, early 40s, I would like to place him. Okay, should I move the microphone? Bambus is saying, and my moderator is saying here, there's a little bit of back noise. Should I move the microphone, you think? Okay, maybe if I turn the volume down, the bussiness will also go down, don't you think? Hello? Okay, I'm gonna turn the volume down just a little bit, because I did increase it before. I'm gonna put it like that. Sorry if that was loud. How's that? Is that better? Maybe I should decrease it even a little bit. Even more? Maybe? No difference. Okay. Okay, well maybe it's fine then. You think it's fine? Yeah, okay. I'm do it like that. So, no, I'm doing it like that. Okay. So, yes, sorry. Sorry for having you wait on that if you are seeing this in the future. So it could be a little bit fun, you know, just seeing how it all goes bang around in the background since it is the first time streaming and we had some difficulties, so we shouldn't say it was an easy thing to set up. But I enjoy it and I know that it is going to be brilliant, this. So I'm just happy being here. So this man, like I said, I am in my 40s, early 40s. I am in Spain. I am wearing sandals, short brown, beige shorts, and a long non-sleeved shirt, lined red and brown. Hi, welcome. And I am sat on a balcony in Spain. Could be it could be that it is in a hotel, or I don't really know, but it is a balcony outlooking the sea, and I can't get to the sea because I am bounded by my body. So I have some kind of I can't really move proper. Okay. And this person is, I would like to say, he's a genius, and he would like to hear that. No, he wouldn't like to hear it, but it is what is shining through. You need to know this, that you are your intelligence. Don't let anyone say anything else, because we are all intelligent in our own way, yes, and you need to hear this. You are intelligent. Hi, welcome guys. I am currently channeling a man in his 40s in Spain, wearing sandals and beige shorts and a long non-sleeved shirt. He is bound by his body and can't go visit or can't go down to the beach. So he's on a balcony overlooking the beach. This is the picture that I'm getting. And what I want to say to this man is that do believe in your intelligence. What your body can't do, you can still do. And this is so important for me too. It is an important message. What your body can't do, you can still do. So that is the message for you. There is so much sadness and grief, because I feel like this accident that led you up to having this, to be in this situation, like I said, it was an accident. And I get a feeling that it was. I don't think that it was. I think it had to do with you hurting your brain in some injury. And I think because of that injury, you are now bounded because of your lack of body movement, is what I'm getting through. If this resonates, then you know better yourself. Just take whatever resonates for you. And for you guys who don't resonate, I'm gonna explain this because you can see there's not many people here. When I do open readings and open seances, I am working with whatever energy comes through. So also for people who are watching this later on, so as in a video format when live stream is over, I might be channeling them, and I feel like this is something that I am doing right now. And it was for this man in his 40s in Spain, telling you that you are worthy, you are, and that your intelligence does not make, or that your body does not make up who you are, and that you can do what your body can't do, you can still do. And then I really like to tell you, you know, I feel all this Hawaiian spirit, you know, of we move, you know, we dance, da 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 da. And I really feel like those Hawaiian shirts, you know, enjoy it. You know, take on, you know, put on a Hawaiian shirt. You don't have to go down to the beach to be at the beach. Just enjoy yourself and just have fun. I know it's not an easy experience, and maybe therefore it's also a very good one to share. I'm thinking. So you don't have to share if you don't feel like it, but definitely don't be embarrassed of what is happening to you. I could never know how it is for you, but I can only send you love and say that, and this is so important, what your body can't do, you can still do. Okay, so all the love. And thank you for watching this video as it is. Okay, I feel there might be, you might not be watching directly. I feel like this could be your daughter watching, and I think that you will resonate for what happens with your father. Actually, I think it could be a sister, a relative. I feel it is a female relative, and do bring this these words to your relative. Okay, so yes, that was a beautiful message. I think I like working this way. I just hope it will get out to who needs to hear it as well. I'm being silent again, I'm sorry. Yes. I can share with you something that happened that I think is, because like I said, I have no... Oh, hi! Are you still with us? I am so sorry. The Twitch stream that I am watching says that you're no longer here in stream, but hello. wouldn't be okay. You know what? For you, you beautiful, beautiful human being, yellow butterflies, okay? And go on sew. I hope this is for you. If it resonates, I'm happy. Go sew that dress. It is what is coming through. If it does not resonate, I am sorry. If it does resonate, I am happy. Because, you know, I'm seeing... No, I know. I know, I hear that. It's okay. Maybe you have someone in your environment that are... I got the message just as you wrote it that you're not a girl. Okay. I know. I still see this yellow butterfly dress on a hued, dark hued girl. And it is just beautiful. So it's just, what does it matter if you're not a girl? I feel like this dress, maybe not for you, and you don't have to sew it, but make sure. Okay, you know what? This feels like adoption, but it's still not you. So don't worry about it. I needed to get that message out. Let's see if I got something for you. Because I am not, like I said, I'm not gonna force anything. I'm just gonna trust the energies that are coming through. And usually I do this face to face, so it is a new way for me to test this, to try. Okay. So I am seeing a young man who's got a lot of siblings. I would like to say that I'm still around Spain or Italy, and I'm still around. I feel like I'm around there somewhere, and I am. There's a young male who. I'm not trying to force it. I'm just gonna see if there's any energy coming through. Still that yellow dress though. This girl is really important. She's an African little girl with a yellow dress. And I know, bear with me. The channeling coming through, okay? And like I said, I'm not going to force this. I believe in my guides, and I'm going to share whatever comes through. And maybe I'll find your energy if there's some information that needs to be said to you. Just hang on, I'm just gonna check if I get any messages from a moderator. Yeah, hang on, just a minute. Okay, so my moderator just said that there are more people watching than what I can see. So that is interesting. So I'm gonna keep on with this message, and if you do not resonate, that's fine. But I am seeing this young African girl, okay? She might be 7 years old, and I see this yellow dress with blue butterflies, blue and purple is what I'm seeing, and pink. There's a lot of colors, and it is really important, yeah, that she gets this. It is very important, they say, that I tell you that I can see this girl, okay? And I'm also gonna say, they're telling me that you who are thinking that it will be for you, I don't care if you do not resonate, because you might not be resonating. This is still the message that is coming through. I'm sorry I used I don't care. Okay, so I got some things for you here. You gotta make up your mind about what you want to do with your life, because I see IT, I see banking, I see that sort of thing, and I see surfing, right? And so when you are trying to tell other people what they should hear or what you think that they should hear, because you are a talker, and don't even say anything else. You are a talker and you want people to and I'm not attacking you. That is not what I'm trying to do at all. I am simply trying to give you, I got a channeling, okay, for you, and I want to give it to you because you are so on it to get one. So, and they hear it and we understand why, okay? So I see this shirt again with this button-up shirt, being, you know, all proper, working in banking or some sort in that environment, and then I see the surfing, and I love this. It has nothing to do with you know, it's okay, I'm not judging at all. I see IT and I see this crazy life, you know, and it's like, okay, but these can't be the same. It's either that or that. It feels like this is not true at all. But in your case, it does feel like you need to sharpen it up, okay? So it feels like you need to make sure to understand yourself, what it is you are doing. I see, okay, maybe you should go surfing then, and you've never been, okay, I don't care, really. I'm still gonna challenge this. They might not be you. You know, you're not the only one seeing this. I like having you in chat, but I'm just bringing the energy that is coming through. And if you don't believe me, you know what? If you think that all this for you, then book a consultation, and maybe I'll be able to resonate with you. If you want to book a consultation so we can get to meet face to face and you'll see if I'm really real, if you don't believe me, there is a way of donate, and how little, whatever you donate, you will always get a short reading back. It will always be a live interaction, just you and me, via chat, video or non-video call, okay? And then I will talk directly to you. So then you can judge whether I know or not. Then you can see if it resonates with you or not. If it still does not, then sure, maybe I can't reach you. But if it does, then you know that I know what I'm doing. This is an open seance, open readings. Like I said, my guides want me to work this way. I am simply bringing the messages that wants to come out. So if you don't believe me, do put, it is €1 up. So put €1 in. Book a small consultation with me and see. If you don't believe me, then let's see. If you don't believe me, it's alright. I've done this before. I usually work face to face, and I've had 80+ consultations, and people have been generally very happy and glad about it. So if you feel that this is not resonating, then it's probably not resonating to you, because this is an open seance and this is it is an open reading, and I am only channeling the energy that is coming through. So if you don't believe me, put me to the test, just you and me, and let's see, okay? If you feel like it. It's up to you, because I love what I do, and I love bringing joy every day into what I do, and for the people I meet, and to be able to be a hand, to lend a hand. So if you feel like, no, you know what, you're not even, you know, you can't be doing this, you don't know what you're doing. If you feel like you need to prove yourself, if you feel like you need to prove, if I need to prove myself to you, then, you know, give €1, €1 or $1 for you, and, you know, give $1 and put me to the test. That is something you can do. Then it would just be you and me. Okay. So, I am still channeling this energy of the banker and the surfer. Alright? And also the partying. Okay? So I have the banking, I have the surfing, and I have the partying. Right? And I am not in America now. I would say I am probably... Actually, just when I said I'm not in America, I just got told I'm in Miami. Baby, it's interesting because I wanted. It was a little bit bad on me because I went like, I'm not in America, no, so I'm not talking to you. But apparently I am in Miami, and now there is a flute coming through. I'm just gonna and like I said, apparently there are more, my moderator said there are more people watching than what I can see and maybe what you can see. So like I said, if you don't resonate and you think you are the only one who can resonate and I can't do my work, sure, put me to the test, okay? I'm just happy being here for you because that is what I do. I am just here for you, and if there would be a message that would resonate with you, then good, I'm happy. So, yes. It feels really good doing this, you know. Before, if I had a chat like that saying, oh, this is not me, this is not me, this is not me, then I would have been really, really affected and really sad because of myself I have so much, you know, I need to prove so much for myself. So, to myself and to everyone else. And I feel I don't need that anymore. So if you don't resonate, fine. Then it is not for you to resonate. And maybe one day you will resonate, who knows? And I'm so happy being able to say this, you know, you guys? Because I know what I do. I know my work. I've been doing it before I've started this company. I've been doing it. I've been using this all my life as a way of, it's saved me many times. Okay? And then I started to talk to people, I started reaching out, I started to approach people, and I realized, okay, it's actually a very beautiful thing to be able to be there for them and for myself, and together experience this experience. Okay? So before I go myself, okay, we're gonna quit the stream, just end it right here. I can't be doing this anymore because I don't know what I'm doing. Yes, I do. I'm gonna follow my guides and I believe in what I do. So if it does not resonate for you, then maybe it shouldn't resonate for you. Like I said before, I was thinking I am definitely gonna work with, okay, I'm gonna channel you specifically. You ask me and I'm gonna channel you specifically. But my guides wouldn't let me do that. So therefore I would just have an open seance and an open reading, totally open. And for them who resonates, I'm so happy and glad. And if it does not resonate, then it's not for you. As simple as that, you know? And I'm not gonna force it, even if it looks like, okay, I was gonna try to force it before, because yes, I want you guys to experience it in a way that I do. And I had before, like I said, I have had 80 plus consultations. There are 2 people of them who were not happy with me, and the rest were really happy. And the 2 people was probably a misunderstanding, or they were not ready for the information that was given, because they were confirming the information, but in a negative way, and that is okay, you know. But I do know what I'm doing, and my guys wants me to work like this today. And also last stream I had someone saying, okay, no, you're not, you are fake, you can't do this, you know, you don't know what you do. And then I had another person saying, oh my god, it really resonates. So then it was probably for them and not for the other person. So I'm not gonna try to force anything, okay? Let's build this community in a warm and safe environment, and let's just take whatever resonates, okay? I would love, like I said, I thought this was how it was gonna work. I thought I was gonna channel whoever asked for it, and maybe that works sometimes, you know? But I'm not gonna force it because my guides don't want me to work that way. So I am channeling any energy that wants to come through, and I'm gonna let them through, no matter if they're joining now or if they're rewatching this as a video later, no matter how much later, you know. I'm just gonna work with the energy that comes through, and I'm so happy if it resonates, and I'm so happy if I am able to give something to you. But I'm equally happy and just so grateful for just being here with you guys. So thank you. So yes, before, and I think many people can resonate with this, before, when chat would have been looked like this and they would have said, oh, you know, you don't know what you're doing, okay, I would have been distraught. But now, then it is not for you. Easy as that. But I'm not gonna be complaining now. I'm sorry, that was not what I meant to be doing. I was just standing up for myself, so I'm sorry, and for my work. So, hi, I get some of you guys joining now. Thank you, and welcome. Okay, so I want to talk about journal, to write a journal. And it was a reading that was quite similar before. I like to talk about a journal, okay, and I like to talk about keeping a journal and keeping, you know, to actually keep to what we say in the journal. We make a schedule, and then we go, okay, we put this on Wednesday, and then we're going to the dry cleaners on Sunday. Dry cleaners on a Sunday, okay, maybe. You know, we got all this. I have got a woman here who is trying really hard to keep up on track. Actually, they don't want to be gendered at all, but yeah, okay, no, I feel like I've got a woman here who likes to keep on track. And she is working as a housemaid, I would say. And sorry, chat just hit me again, sorry. No, okay, I'm gonna let that energy go. It was someone leaving, so I'm just gonna relax, guys. I'm just gonna be here. So yeah, my guides are really they're really trying to make me see the importance of this by having, you know what, I respect everyone. I'm trying to, anyway. Or I shouldn't say that. The reason I say I'm trying to respect everyone is because I'm human and nothing else. And I'm just feeling a little, you know, I'm getting a message that I should take a break here because we have been going on for a long while, and after the break they are saying new people will join, and that new things will happen, so it will get in a totally different environment, a totally different feeling to it all. So I think I will do that. And for you guys who are joining, who I can't see, if you are here and it's not showing, anyway, they are telling me I am being channeled that, well, I'm just showing you as who I am as a human being, and they are channeling that if we take a break now and they come back, there will be people here or will be coming in who will appreciate me for who I am, and in that I will also be able to work in a way that is for us all in our community. Okay, so I will just take a break and I will be back, and I am so grateful. This is a little bit tough for me. I'm just gonna. That's what it is, you know? And I'm looking forward to the future and what we have, the lies ahead. Okay? So I'm gonna go for a little short break and then I'll be right back. Thank you so much for joining me. Okay? Bye for now. Hi guys! We are back for take 2. How are all doing? Are you okay? I've been thinking about why it seems like, well, why people say they don't resonate, and that I can't read them also, and what it is I am supposed to be learning from that. And maybe I think it's just about trusting myself and just being here, trying to relax and just have some fun with you guys, and then it is all just gonna, it's just gonna start rolling. It's just gonna come flowing. And I think it is so important for you to feel comfortable, but I think it's also equally important for me to feel comfortable, so that I can portray safeness, or that I feel safe. So I think it's just about, trying to relax and just be here with you guys, and I think that is what they are trying to show me. I'm so sorry for this. I just thought, ooh, I'm gonna do the bylaw. So actually, that was the wrong way around, Rodney. Oh, okay, we'll have to deal. So yeah, as I said, the program which you can preview how the stream looks didn't want to play with me today, so this is what we got, but I think it's fine, right guys? So yes, thank you for being here, and like I said, it's a new part of the stream, and we'll see if anyone joins, and I am really looking forward to having a warm and open community, and let's enjoy our time together, and for also me to relax, and really, because I've been saying it over and over again, I should trust my guides, and maybe I really should just relax and really trust my guides, so yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think you guys who works with energy work and who are mediums know of this very well. So yeah, I like this experience. What I'm talking about, and I'm not gonna, try to talk over it. It might sound like it because I did talk a lot, but I would rather like to bring it up and talk about it. It is about people wishing for me to do a reading, and then not feeling that they can resonate at all with what I have to bring, And so therefore I, as a telepath and an empath and a intuitive counselor as I am, shouldn't be able to do my work. And so I happen to know that I do know my work, and this is just a new platform for me, and like I said, I think my guides are trying to tell me to relax and to just trust and to bring forth the information that needs to be brought forth. And I think this was important for me to be feeling, I shouldn't be using a word failure, but it is a little bit like failure for me when I can't bring the love and the joy that I feel like everyone deserves and is worthy of. And so I think this is really important. It is a good thing that it happens, and I think that you can all resonate with me, so that I can just relax and learn to just trust and just have a good time. And when I feel safe, it's just all gonna, keep on coming. So yes, it is a challenge for me to be working in this way, having, not being able to channel in direct on people like I'm used to, because that's what I do when I work. So I might be falling back on that, and that could also be why I am saying all the time I shouldn't be forcing, but that could be the reason that I'm actually still trying to force, because I just want it to be a good experience, and maybe the good experience is just being here and being here together. So I'm gonna try to relax, and hopefully I believe in this community, and I believe in what we do, and I believe that what I do, everyone can do. And if you didn't hear me, everyone can do. It's so important to me. And I know that I have a connection to my guides, and if they want to show me by, if they want to show me something by having me experience this, then I'm just grateful for it. And they are saying that people will start to join, and that it will become a warm and flowing way for me, flowy. I mean, it will start being as it is supposed to be. I just need this rough start, I think. So it might sound like I'm, trying to make it seem like something it is not. No, actually it's the quite opposite. I'm just trying to... I just realized that if I were watching this and someone said what I just said, I would say, oh yeah, they're definitely trying to cover something up, but they're trying at least to see it from a perspective which is not really there. Well, okay, it's fine if you think that as well. I just really believe in what I do, and all the people that I have met, it is such a wonderful adventure that we are on. And I'm not going to brag about who I met and who, oh hi guys, and so on. I really just want to be here. So I think that a lot of you can resonate with that, especially us who works with energy works. Also that, yeah, sometimes we need a little tough love as well from our guides. And as they said, people are gonna start joining now, and it will be a warm and happy community, and I'm really looking forward to it. So hi, welcome you guys, and thank you so much for joining me. I'm talking about before the break I was experienced, as maybe you, I'm not sure how it works, but if you can see the chat, I mean, from previous, if you can see the previous logs, you will see that people are not agreeing on what I say, or they do not resonate. And I'm just talking about this because this is being an open seance and open energy readings. I am just bringing the information that is to be brought to the information that I am channeled to bring. And I am so frustrated with this, I must share it with you guys, as I am just a fellow human, and I would love to be working. You ask me a question, I go directly on to you, and that is how I work in my original, or in my normal, should I say, consultations, which you can always book. You'll find all the information next to me, and if you read... You can join on Facebook and you'll find all information there. And I think I posted the most of it here, so just to check it out. So what I usually do is that I work face to face, and I connect to the person directly. My guides in this, they challenge me into working openly and just taking whatever energy comes in. And each time I'm trying to focus on something specific, I'm getting taught by the people saying, no, I do not resonate, that I should not be doing that. If not, it is supposed to. So yeah, like I said, I'm not going to hide anything, and I rather talk about what happens than trying to, hide it in any way. Because I'm just human, we are just human, and we are here together. So I'm so grateful for you guys who wants to join me on this adventure, because it truly is an adventure, and I'm so happy for it. Okay, I have got an energy coming through saying it is birthday, it is birthday. At first I thought it was an older or elderly, not elderly but older woman saying so. Reason why I say older is because now I see a child energy, and it is birthday. And it is so fun, so beautiful to see. And I think that I also should say that if it's if it looks like you are the only one who are here, or there are very few of you, and I say something and you go, oh, I don't resonate with that, it can still be that it is not for you, because these will also be videos and I will post them, and people who watch them might resonate. So the information that comes through will just be, open. But definitely I would not say that I would not work with you live, in a live interaction with us chatting. I will definitely do this, definitely. And but I feel like I am to be taught a lesson not to force the information to come. It will come to me, and so therefore I have to learn that if I feel, no, you know what, I'm not absolutely sure about this and this feels like something I'm forcing, I will just not do it, and we will enjoy our time in another way. Okay, but right now I got a Portuguese little girl saying it is birthday. And it's interesting, I don't know if it is in Portuguese or if it is, hi guys, welcome, or if it is in English, but it is a little girl, and I see her in a blue checkered dress, and she goes, it is birthday, and I love it. It's so beautiful. I'm getting rather specific notions of the 5th and 8th. Which is interesting. I don't know what it means, but I just wanted to throw it out there. I do understand, guys, if this seems random and I'm just making it up, and maybe I am, but as I've said and as I've seen when I work, it does work. When I do my ordinary work consultations face-to-face, which you can all get if you feel like it. We have all the information here and down here. Underneath the live stream is what I mean, and on Facebook, so just check it out. You can always get a ordinary consultation from me, or just ask me, really. And yes, so but now we are working openly, globally, together in this community, so it might seem that I'm rambling on, and I trust, I put all my faith in my guides, and I believe that the information that they give me is the information that wants to come out. So I've got this Portuguese little girl, and it is the 5th and 8th that is very important. Hi guys, welcome. And she goes, it's birthday. And she is so happy. I could see her run around in a big house, but this girl's not got a big house to live in. So it is not a very wealthy family, and she is she's got dark hair, so she's dark hued also, so dark hair and darker skin. She's beautiful. I wonder if it is the same girl from before that I talked about, the yellow dress and the blue and purple and pink butterflies. It could be, but maybe they are related somehow, or it could be a similar situation. I am also getting back to the burnt bodies that I got. I did a video or a live stream on Facebook beforehand today, and then I talked about burnt bodies in Papua New Guinea, and I'm coming back to that now. I don't know if there was any of you who were there then who joined now, or what happened, but I am getting the same information and the same energy coming through. And I've got those 2 scenes. Hi, welcome. Hi guys, sorry. I'm sorry for the mobile viewers spamming caps. Yeah, that happens. It is the first stream, and we just take it easy, guys. Okay, so I am seeing this in 2 different scenes almost. I want to know, guys, if any of you know, because I've not followed the news. Has there been a plane crash recently in Papua New Guinea? And it could also be has to do with militia, with military, but it feels like this is a plane crash, and it is there's lots of burnt bodies, and I'm sorry if you just joined and I'm talking about this, but it is the energy coming through. And I've got that scene on the one hand, and then on the other hand I've got this little girl. Hi, private. Sorry. Could you vote what you mean? If there is anything from me, I just saw in chat you Vasa. Could you invoke what you mean? If there is anything, but hi. So I see this small. There's a dark cloud of energy around planes. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. But I think does dark energy exist? You know. Because I believe, if you believe it does, then I believe that you believe that it does. And I love talking about this from different perspectives, because that was also a thing that I was thinking about when I was going to start streaming. Because us light workers or energy workers, or what we wish to call ourselves, we hear so much about, protecting yourself from dark energy, and especially when you surround yourself with many people, like we do here. I was always gonna say on Facebook. I come from Facebook streaming, here on Twitch and here on the internet as well. So, sorry, I was interrupted by an energy about what happened in chat. Sorry. Yes. So I felt like, okay, I need to protect myself, before doing this. And I just felt, you know what, for me personally, I'm just gonna trust my guides to keep me safe. And I feel safe, and I love what I do. So, hi guys, welcome. So yes, I want to talk to you guys about the plane crash in Papua New Guinea. I don't even know if that is how you pronounce it, and I'm sorry if not. But I have one scene with lots of, and once again, this is not supposed to be violent or graphic or anything, but I do have a scene of burnt bodies, and I have a scene of this, on the other side, this little girl. So I think there's two different energies here, okay? So, I want to talk about the little girl. And if you do know anything, if you have any news about if there has been a plane crash or whatever it could be, or why, because why it is coming through, because it is the same energy that came through before when I streamed on Facebook. And I'm not saying that there's something dark around whoever is watching. It is just the energy coming through, and I just wonder if there is a reason that the same energy is coming through. Okay, but I want to talk about this little girl. Okay, she's a wonderful person, and she likes to build with clay. She's showing me sand, but I'm thinking clay. And she likes to build with clay. Many children do. But it was important for her to get to say this. And she is, I said the 5th, and then I said 8. So I believe her to be around 8 years old. And she is dark-hued and with dark hair. Hi. You're feeling a dark energy around your body. Like I said, my guides, if you would like a consultation with me, just you and I, you can see it all here, and you can also go down here and you can donate, or if you're watching this on mobile, I don't know where really everything is, but you can donate a little, and I will always get back to you with a private consultation. A short reading being in chats, private chat between you and me, or via video or video call, depending on how it feels. And you can donate any amount you feel, from €1 and up, and I will always get back to you. Just include your email address in your donation message, and your donation message will not show up here. I will see if there is anything I have to say to you here now. Like I said, I would love working in this way, just answering questions, but I'm not gonna force it, and my guides are telling me to just keep it open. So you're feeling a dark energy around your body. You're talking a lot about dark energies. And the thing is, I get different perspective in this. And every time it's almost like, you know how you set up how computers work. And you know how internet works. And then when you are to load something, upload or download something, you ask the client, I'm not sure how this works. My fiance works with IT. I am not sure how it works. But you ask the client or talks to them, I want this information. Could I, a little bit like that. And when I work, I sometimes double in that. So I sometimes ask, could it be this? Because I feel this. And then I get an answer back. And I wanted to talk about your mother, for example, and then I got giggles back, like, oh, no, back. And I'm sorry if that was offensive, not meaning to be offensive at all. So I'm feeling with you, we could, if you are honest, if you are genuine in your question, because I'm getting a lot of these those. I know there's always something behind that, and if you are genuine in this, do contact me, because I feel this is something that we can work with together, okay? But I am told that for now, okay, I am getting a woman through. I think this could be for you, but if you do not resonate, just resonate with what you feel is for you. You know, that makes sense for you, because I am getting a woman through who says, stop watching all those TV shows. Stop watching all those TV shows. Stop bringing yourself down with all those following the, oh, there you go, the news. Not specifically that I feel like you're on it all the time, but it feels a little bit like, you know, you just want to keep track. But it also feels, not, you know what, I'm not going to force it. The energy that's coming through, it's a woman, and she says, stop watching all those shows, you know, and stand up for yourself. And I'm not trying to offend you, I'm only giving the energy that comes through. In this, there is a very, it's a very genuine woman. Everyone is genuine in their own way, but she's very, you know, she tries to be tough. She's trying to give tough love, but in a very, very warm way. And it's like she is doubling these emotions. Like, how do I tell him to get off the couch and get a job and, you know, get out the house without, and also being warm and helpful, because I love him. And it feels like now that she's not in your life, it feels like I just want this to be said. I'm not getting information whether she is still alive or has passed. I get the feeling she's still alive, she's just not there in your life that way anymore. And so it's like, how do I let him know that I care for him a lot and I love him, but I want him to grow up? Because you are ready to grow up. I mean, you are an adult, to be honest. You've been for quite a while. So, you know, and she is, it's so beautiful, because this little girl that I told you about before, this dark-hued little girl with a yellow dress and butterflies on it, and this woman are very connected. So it's almost like it's a very similar energy. And also with this housemate that was before, but she's not a housemaid, sorry. But the energy is very connected in that we have these not very tall women who are she's got dark hair. I feel like she could have any hair color, but it just felt, you know, the picture that she wants to send me, the picture that she wants to show me is this woman with almost black hair, quite long, in a ponytail, not ponytail, but in a, you know, arrangement in her hair, almost like this China sticks, but not the sticks, but she's, I don't know really the expression to use, but she likes to put her hair up and she likes to get to work, and she is doing a lot of cleaning, she's taking care of a lot of things. And then it feels like it's a little bit interesting, because as she's trying to tell you, you know what, I got a name now, I'm never gonna share a name, but you know what, you I want you to get off the couch, I want you to start your life, it is time. In the same time, she has kind of gone back to not doing as much as she did before, if this makes any sense for you. So it's a little bit like, okay, you know, and this I feel stems in you, the feeling of, and now I feel like you should resonate. It feels like I'm channeling you now. It feels like, if not, then my guides still want me to learn more about something, but it feels better now. And it feels like it's a little bit of a weird situation, because, okay, so she's been in my life and she has tried to provide for me, and not really doing a hell of a lot of that, but she has been trying to, and she's been there, and she's telling me now that I'm an adult, when I'm an adult and been for a while, and I feel like, okay, maybe mom, like, I can decide for myself, or this mother figure. I can decide for myself, but I still want to listen to you. But how am I supposed to listen to you when you hurt me so much by not listening to me? If this makes any sense. So I'm seeing a lot of cleaning products. I'm feeling a lot of very strong cleaning products, very strong, you know, the scent of chemicals, yeah, not meaning that she uses them, I just get this very strong sense of, and then it's like we're going backwards, so we're going to her mother, and then it is a lot of strong chemicals, and a lot of chemicals in all, I feel in my lungs, you know. And it's a little bit weird, because it feels like she doesn't really belong there, in all these chemicals, and I'm not really catching up with myself when I say these things, but it is what is coming through, okay, and I can feel it in my lungs. It's almost like I just heard Chernobyl, I just heard these, you know, related to that, not meaning she was in Chernobyl or anything like that, but related to that situation. And then I see this woman who's trying to, you know, to make things work, and then and then it is again, how do you listen to that? How do you interact with this person when she hurt you by not interacting with you? Is what I'm getting. And I hope you can resonate with this. I feel a very great sense of loneliness, but also in not feeling alone. So I'm not supposed to feel alone, but I am alone, because I feel that you are a little bit, I feel that you feel yourself to have grown a little bit older. Not that you're old at all, but like, okay, stuff should have been happening by now, and stuff has been happening, and I've been traveling around, maybe not, I mean, I'm traveling a lot in my head, if that makes sense to you, and I'm following all these TV programs that I talked about, and I'm traveling around a lot in my head. I am, you know, but I would like to. It's interesting because it's like, okay, would I like to travel more, or would I like to stay at home? Because it feels like it's safer home, but I should be outside. I should go out because it feels like I'm supposed to do so. And in that way, it is safer to go outside. But if I stay at home, I feel safer in my body. But I'm also getting a little bit stressed. And this is why I'm listening to this reading right now. So what information it is for you to get out of this, because you have put so much other thoughts into this. So you have put so much other reasons for you feeling this way that you do. You know, you have a little bit of sometimes the leg don't really want to join the others, the other leg, it feels like. Oh, good, you got some sense of humor. Someone out there, I just heard a little chicka. It was a little cheeky laughter because it sounded a little bit funny when I said that. Just don't want to join the other legs sometimes. You know, it's like the right side of my body is sometimes a little bit slower than my left side. It feels a little bit like. And I don't really know where to go with this. I don't really know what to do with it, about it. So I want to sit here and watch my TV shows. But I don't want to watch my TV shows because when I put the telly on, it goes around in my head until I don't really hear anything. And then I try to pay attention because I do like to learn about the world. I do like to learn what is out there. So I start to pay attention, and then I am told by myself, because other people told me before, that I shouldn't be sitting here. So then I can't, then it's all of a sudden wrong to be paying attention to this. And then it goes around and around and around and around, and back to mom. Back to this mother who's not really heard me out, but wants me to hear her out. And really, almost, it feels like intruding. It feels like people are intruding. It feels like you don't like people, having people intrude your space. So all these dark, because I am talking to you now, hopefully I've channeled you right. If not, I'm sorry, then it is for someone else. But anyway, this is a person who really feels this dark energy. And I know that there's a possibility that someone just said that because, you know, but I feel like there's an important message being said here, being given. So because we put so much else on her head, saying it's probably because of this, I'm probably evolving into something non-human, not physically, but in my head, in my world, I am probably not really like, not that at all, not too much, but just I don't really know how to handle society, and I feel a little bit outside. I feel a little bit weird. I feel a little bit, you know, I'm evolving into something else. And part of me wants to evolve into this because this means that I get to be whoever that is, to be myself. And there's a lot of dark thoughts in this. There's a lot of, you know, I feel like I wish people bad. That I wish bad things upon people. The thing that I feel is to be said to you is simply this: I see you. And not in a creepy way, but also, yes, because we do see you. Do I wish you any bad? No. No. It depends what bad is. But no, I wish you joy, I wish you happiness, I wish you love. I'm simply saying this. I had a lovely question now. What is energy? Oh, I love that question. I absolutely adore it. I think we can talk about it for a long time, you know. what energy is and what it actually is. I don't think anyone really knows, but I love exploring it and I love to discuss it. So what you guys think in the chat, what is energy? I would like to discuss that. What do you guys think? For me, it is a source. It is. For me, everything is energy. For me, well, yeah, could be. Well, actually, if we had to talk about it, Donald Trump's, I don't know if you can see this. I was gonna put so you can see chat live, but like I said, the program that helps me do this, power, yeah, power, like energy, as in physical power, or physical, what's it called? You know, that makes, well, energy that we pay for and that we use, right? That's a kind of energy. But like I said, you think power, like power. Energy is a powerful thing. Yeah, it is as well. I totally agree. Personal energy, yeah. So, yes. Oh, you know what? I can talk about this. First off, you who put so much feeling into, I'm just gonna end this, and we'll come back to this because this is really interesting. First off, to end this session that I was in, you are not a bad person, but it is also a very good thing for you to worry if you're a bad person, because that makes you a good person. But and I don't believe in bad or good. I'm just saying, I just channeling the energy now because it's so much bad and good. So if you accept yourself as who you are, and this will sound like a cliche and I've already lost you. Well, really, the only thing that is coming through, really and honestly, is just keep track on yourself. You've got the power. Hey, you got the power. Good thing that came up. You've got the power to control yourself and to change your environment. If you want to sit on the couch and watch TV, maybe that's what you need to be doing. But if you're watching this and feel, how am I going to change my environment, then you've got the power to do so. And this, and Mom, feel so much energy for people. Yeah, I totally agree. I'll go back to this. Just hang on a minute. No, you know what? Just you got the power to choose your own being. That is really the message for you. So if you feel I'm turning into something I don't appreciate, or I'm scared of what is happening, but at the same time I want this to happen because it gives me, you know, like we said in chat, it gives me power. Okay, but if you got power, if you all got this, if you got all of this, because you do, and you realize this, you've also got the power to change your life, to change your environment. And you've got the power to meet what happened between you and your mom. You got the power to see this from your perspective, and you get to choose how you want what you want to do with it. She is not saying that she wants you to come back. Of course you can. But she is saying to you she wants you to live her... Oh, sorry. I was almost going to say she wants you to live her life. Actually, that makes quite sense. It is a little bit sad. But she wants you to live your life. I think you should be living your life. But what she means, I think, by living her life is by activating yourself and do what you feel is important for you. And I'm not saying you can't sit on the couch watching TV. Of course you can, if that feels right for you. But what I'm talking about is doing things that you know that don't feel right. It doesn't sit right with you. Then do follow your heart. But I am told not to go too much into this, and if you would like a consultation, just you and me, like I said before, because I think there's a lot of us, there's lots for us to explore. Any donation amount that you could feel suffice, €1 and up, I will always get back with a short reading, with a short consultation, just you and me, face to face or ear to ear, so to say. It is via chat, private chat, via video or non-video call. So it's always you and me. And I'm here for you, okay? So I feel like you take control of your life. And if you want to get off that couch, do so. And if you want to take off your shirt and dance around the living room, then do so. Don't be afraid of yourself. If you're afraid of yourself, it's the only way that you are going to do something that you are afraid of. So just enjoy who you are. And if you feel insecure, there's lots of people out there who can help you. And there are lots of people who have experienced similar things. And if you feel I am the right source for you to give you some information that could help you see the thing from a different perspective, and if we could go through what happens with your mom and you, between you guys, because it was a very close relationship, your mom and you, then do book a consultation with me. I am here for you, really. You have all the information here, you have all the information down below, and you have all the information on my Facebook page, which you can find when the stream is over. It will say, or you can check out my profile, just my name, Sarah Elblom. That was weird saying that in a language that is not your first language. Don't you like that, guys? Trying to say your own name in another language. I love it. Sarah Elblom is my name, yes. But you can find it all in my profile. Okay, so I'm here for you. Just get off that couch and dance around the living room and follow your genius mind where it takes you at the same path of your heart, because sometimes that goes, it doesn't follow the same. When the mind goes with the heart, do it. And do that technology that you've been dreaming of. You got this brilliant idea. Go for it. Have some fun. And if you feel like you want to meet me, like I said, do so. Book a consultation and we'll get through this. Or if you feel someone else is better suited, then do so. Or if you feel, you know what, I got the power to do this myself, then do so. All I wish you is love. And I hope that it will resonate to you and mirror you in a way that you feel in a way that you can accept love. Just listen to that genius mind and keep listening, even if it says really weird things. Then put a lid on it. Not a lid like don't speak, but okay, stop it. Now we'll go through and think, what did I just think of? And does this go in line with my heart? Probably not. Okay, why did I think so? And can't I wrap my own head around it? Ask for help. Okay? I am here, we are here, we're here as a community. And like I said, if you feel this to be, if I am the right source for you, then do contact me, okay? I'm told not to say, oh yeah, turtles, that was all. I'm told not to say anything else right now. Just love, and love in a way that you can respect and that you can understand. And that feels right for you, okay? So that is for you. So we were gonna talk about what energy is. And like I said, I love this question. Because what is it? Well, for me personally, I feel like we're all connected. And we're all in a same, I want to say loop. I never used that expression before, actually. We are the same loop of energy. I got it channeled. I never used that expression. Interesting. Maybe there's some of you, because you are all thinkers who are watching right now. Oh, I'm not a thinker. I heard someone say, okay, but you are. There's a lot of intelligent, we're all intelligent, but there's a lot of intelligent people gathered here now. And we're all thinkers and interesting in the material way, in that way that it's not material, if you know what I mean. So when you say, yes, so what is energy? So it is a loop, I am said. I believe we're all connected and that we are all going through this loop. This is a whole new perspective for me, interesting. So what I do know and what I worked with before is because when I work with telepathy, intuition and mediumship, with intuitive counseling as it is that I do, I connect to the universal library where all the information is stored. I do so because we're all connected via energy, because we are energy. That's what I believe. And I believe that because I'm a telepath and I work in a telepathic community and I work with telepathy and the knowledge of telepathy when I do my consultations. And I do so via frequencies, like radio waves. You guys know what I mean. And so it is interesting, I talked about this before, that we are, because you might think, okay, so we have all our own frequencies, and then we can just, but connect to the right frequencies, and there you go, bish bash bosh, and we got the telepathic communication. What I found was that yes, we do have our own frequencies, but we got thousands upon thousands of different frequencies, all of us, at the same time. And it is so fascinating because different parts, this is at least what I've experienced, that different parts of what we do uses different frequencies. So I work with astral projection. That uses one wavelength, or maybe several, or maybe 1,000, but different than what telepathic thoughts transmission do, at least for me. And it's so important, it's so fun, I was going to say, it's so interesting to explore this and to see what this really is. And I don't know if we could ever really understand what it is. But if I get a question, what is energy? Well, for me, energy is everything. Or everything is energy. And so when I work, when I do what I do, and when I meet people, and things happen, thank you. And things happen that we can't really explain, because even though I'm a medium and even though I've experienced this all my life, I might be young, I'm 25 years old, but I have experienced it all over my life. Yeah, that was a good expression actually, because it really saved me many times. And we get into a situation where we go like, how did this happen? Because logic is still there, right? It is impossible for this to happen logically. Well, maybe energy is logic. Maybe logic is energy and everything is the same. So the reason why, so when we go, okay, this is actually impossible, but it's still happening, and it continues to happen over and over and over again, like when we started this company, when we founded it. At first, to transmission energy via telepathy, it was very new to me. I had no idea of how it would work, and I was so scared. I can share this with you guys, because I am in a telepathic community that I didn't know of. So I had direct connection to another human being, living human being, and I had no idea that I did. And then this bond grew and grew and grew. I mean, I saw this person, I saw this energy, this, well, what is that then, if energy is everything? Well, this bubble of frequencies, if we can say that, but formed as a person. I've seen that person over and over throughout my childhood, but I didn't know who it was. And then actually via internet I realized, okay, I know who this is, and it makes total sense, because I had knowledge of traditions and countries, or a country specific, I should say. I don't know how much of this I want to share with you just now. But yes, I had knowledge that I thought, okay, this could be from a past life. You know, it's got to be from a past life. I believe in, I don't know how many lives we have. I don't know, you know, we have all this. It could be parallel universes. I believe that we could be, if we, this was Swedish there, if we see energies that passed, or energy, let's say ghosts, okay, I usually don't use that word, I use energies, but if we say ghosts, or say people who have passed, who are still here in some form, which I think we all are, if we are talking about a haunted house, okay, first of all, I don't think there are any non-haunted houses, because there are energy everywhere. But if we're talking about haunted house, and we go like, okay, so these energies, we see these energies. Part of me believes that maybe in some universe, or in some timeline, we are energies to them. So we are the ghosts, or how you would like to put it. So it's really interesting that how it all works. But going back to this, so I did see this energy who was with me and really helped me. And then I got this knowledge and these feelings and all of these that I didn't know where it came from. And specifically, I got my knowledge in a language that I didn't know. I had a real problem learning this language. And then all of a sudden, it was just there. And it was there in a way that when I then visit said country, the people that are that inhabit this country, sorry, that was a weird expression, but that are there every day, every life, couldn't actually say that I was not from there. So it was really interesting and really, really cool, but also quite frightening. So I thought, okay, this is probably from a past life. I must have lived in this country before. I must have had these experiences before. I must have been this person before. Until I realized it was another human being, and we are bonded by telepathy. And then it made sense, all of it. So, and I could see, because this is a person that I've gotten to know through the internet, I can see that every knowledge and everything, and even, you know, thought patterns, it feels like, are connected. And I realize that we have always been connected, and it is really cool. But we are trying to figure out still how this works, and if it even works, and you know, all of this. So that is why I'm not sharing this too much information about this, and we are still trying to lay the basics, so to say. So if I'm wrong today, well, then I was right in what I thought. Yes, people, yeah, I know the feeling. I thought also, I thought that it's interesting because it was a very specific life, so I do think that I've still had that life. So I do think it was from a past life, but it also makes sense with the telepathic connection. So that was really interesting. And also this person who I believed to have been, I realized then through my guides, or actually through, you know, all these small signs that you are getting. I watched a video on YouTube. There was a medium answering, you know, reading energy through tarot. Sorry, I don't know why I couldn't say that today. But anyway, and she started to explain this person, and I was certain, okay, yeah, great. Oh, I love hearing this, because I've been looking for this, you know, where it comes from. But then apparently that person was supposed to be a part of my guidance councils. So it was my guide. And then I started to understand, maybe, because then another medium said to me, yeah, you do have this telepathic bond, but there is someone in between, you know, steering the wheel, so to say, sending information, transmitting information, and filing information, and also make sure that the right information is coming through, up and down. It goes between the two of us. And so there is one person there, an energy there. And then I thought, apparently that was supposed to be that energy. So it's really interesting. I really would like to learn, what is what, if it is anything, because maybe it is everything, But yes, I believe a reborn. Definitely, I think I had a teacher, I could say, for a very short while, who's a medium, and she works with angels. And she believes that we were, because we know the expression of all souls, she believes that every soul was created at the same time. And then, sorry, I was fascinated about your story. I love this. Yes. So she believes that we are all created at the same time, and then we choose if we want to go down to earth or not, was what her version of it was. And then it has to do with how long we've been on earth, or how long we've been in the greater knowledge, as she, I think I shouldn't say that she thought that and that was her words, because it wasn't, but how I interpret it today. Okay, so that's really interesting also. But yes. Oh, I'm really getting, because you prostitute and analyzer. Did I get that right? Prostituted analyzer. Sorry, I'm so sorry. It's not really easy for me to see what it says, but I'm getting. And if this does not resonate, then oh, okay, it's fine. You know what I'm talking about. You are completely in the same zone. So this, being burned alive or burned on the stakes, and what we talk about, because light workers having been before. There's a beautiful channel on Facebook who talks about light workers who are channeling and creating a community or collecting a community of light workers. And by light worker they mean someone who has been working with energies for a long while and for several lives, and that in this life maybe it is finally our chance to get our word out, instead of being burned alive, is what they say, or being witch haunted. Oh, I like that expression. Yes. So it is interesting because I feel like you are trying to explore this both in yourself and via others. So it's beautiful that you are here today. Thank you. With you, I'm feeling, and like I said, if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. Just tell me, and I'm probably channeling someone else, something else, because as I said, and as you know, guides and my guides are giving me tough love today. It is the first stream, and like I said, I'm used to working face to face, so this is really interesting, but it has also provided some difficulties, because I would love to, I want to check out you, I want to meet you, and then my guides go like, yeah, but the information is for someone else. So yeah, but I love it, just being able to be here with you guys. I really appreciate it. But with you I feel Greece real strongly. I see a blonde woman in Greece, almost like Mamma Mia, if you've seen that movie. Okay, you're not gonna resonate. I just got that feeling. I'm not saying that you are in Greece, or that you are blonde, or that you are a woman. Well, I think you are. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. You are just, I just wanted to give you Greece, really. I just wanted to give you Greece. I wanted to give you Greece, and I wanted to give you the color blue. That was really important. So this is for you. I am quite sure of it. I want to give you Greece. I want to give you blue. And I want to give you a blue flower. And it makes me a little bit sad, this blue rose. So I'm seeing now and if this is not you, like I said, I'm just channeling the energies, and I am seeing a casket, and I am in Greece. I'm seeing a casket, and I am holding a blue rose that I put on the casket, at the same time as putting it in my heart. And this could definitely be connected to you about your past life. I am not getting information of if this resonates or how this is, but it is just the energy that is coming through and that is important for me to share with you. So I am in a stone church, and I see a casket, and I put a blue rose on the casket, and I believe I am in Greece. It's a beautiful picture, and I think that you will resonate more with the feeling than with the actual scenery. And then there's lots of heavy stuff. And it's so interesting because you talked about how you feel like you were a reborn, because I'm getting all this heavy information having to do with abuse, having to do with abuse, with a father figure, with a father's cousin that's coming through. Just hang on, bear with me. And lots of male figures and just abuse, and a lot of, I'm not saying that male figures are abusive, but hang on, I know, just hang on. And drugs and all of this. And then it's like, I see, it's just, there's a lid on it, and then a top is like and then it's a blonde woman riding a swing in the wind. But I do see this casket, and there is a sadness there, and it's interesting because it feels non-connected but still connected. So it feels like this abuse and all of this was like in another life. And it's okay if you don't even resonate with this, because they are telling me that you shouldn't really, or maybe they are just don't want to give me that information. But it is like, okay, we put a lid on it and now we're dancing on the lid, but we have respect for what is underneath and what we are basing, where our anchor is. This is really interesting, but our anchor is by the casket with the blue rose. And now when I look at your name, I don't get this feeling of you don't resonating, or I'm not getting this feeling that this is not for you. So if you don't feel that it is for you, you know best. But I'm just getting this feeling that grace and blue roses are really important to give to you. So that was interesting, and if it's not, then like I said, I'm sorry, then it is for someone else, but this is what I'm getting. Just this casket, it's a closed casket, and this casket and this blue rose, yes, thank you. It feels like there is grief, there is, thank you, I did feel that it was resonating. It is. Oh, thank you. I'm sorry, I'm just human, and I've had people not believing me today, and the confirmation is just, thank you so much. Really. It really means a lot to me. I am here for you guys, but I am also human, and that means a lot to me. So thank you. But with this casket and with this blue rose, it is grief, but it is also home. In the way that we have our anchor here, because the person in the casket is someone so dear to us. It is a part of ourselves, and I'm getting so much personal information here, and I think you will understand what I'm talking about. And if you would like to get in touch with me for a private consultation, just you and me, and we will talk about, because you are not because you are active in chat, I do not want to give out too much private information what is coming through. But we can talk about. Okay, no, they are telling me to just say it. So we can talk about this child, and we can talk about this of the new beginning, and everything else that is going on. Just we can talk about latte and New York. We can talk about whatever. But if you want to go through this and you feel like it is if I can hold your hand for a little while and it feels right for you, then do contact me and book a consultation. And it would just be you and me. You can have a full consultation and you can see all the information here. Or you can decide to donate a little, whatever amount feels suitable, €1 and up, and I will get back to you with a short consultation, depending on how the situation is. And it will just be you and me in a live and warm climate. I wanted to say, I am, Greece, and going after mountains and the goats and everything, and it smells of, fresh milk. It's amazing. So if you are interested, do contact me and I'll get back to you. If you want a short consultation, if you decide to donate and get one there via that link, so to say, then make sure to include your email address and I'll definitely get back to you. Okay? €1 and up. I wish I could do this off charge. I wish I didn't have to charge anyone. I know that people are resonating with this as well. We who work with energy works. How can you make people pay for meeting a part of themselves? How can you make people pay for saying hi to someone that they miss and that they've missed for so long? How can we make people pay for that? It's really tough. And because I am human, as I said, and because I have to live in this society, and I do love it, but I do have to live, and I do have to, so I feel like it is a good way of trying to reach some more of you by having you donate whatever you feel like is proper for you, what is suitable. So yeah, the link is down below, and it is €1 and up, whatever you feel. So, and I will definitely get back to you if you feel like it. So, you know what? I really need to tell you this. I think this is amazing. I'm so grateful for this. Before the break, because I started this at 1 p.m. GMT +2, I had some tough love from my guides because I had people joining in chat who wanted a specific reading. And I tried being me and trying to, to give what people want. I misread them. I read someone else, and my guides, I was giving tough love from my guides. And then they told me, when you go on break, because on the break I felt like, what am I gonna learn from this? This is the first time streaming on Twitch. What am I going to learn from this? What do they want to teach me? Because I just feel like a failure now. What should I learn? And, well, I guess I didn't feel like a failure because I also had the feeling there must be something here. So they told me after the break, just refresh, just breathe. Thank you so much, Bumputaki. Thank you. It feels really good to be here. I streamed before on Facebook, but just 2 days. So, thank you. I know, I feel that we are all wonderful. And the thing is, because I felt like, okay, but there must be something about this, there must be something I should learn with it. So what should I learn? And I asked my fiance, I gave him a call in the break, and I said, what is the reason for this? And he said, well, maybe just relax. Or actually, he said, maybe you shouldn't pay too much attention to what other people are thinking. sorry, I just read Nearly Human's comment, and it's really good. It is true. But is quitting failing? Would you say? And what is quitting? How long? Because when you quit something, you are accepting something else, don't you think? Because I understand what you mean. Giving up life. So you mean giving up life? Or because, like I said, if you are, well, okay, so if you give up something, if you give up life, then that is quitting. Well, it depends. Yeah, like Bumpataki, yeah, it does depend. Because mostly when you quit something, when it feels, it depends on how you feel about it, right? And your thoughts around it, and why you do it. And also, quit for life, what does that really mean? Because you could always come back. And if there is something, if you are quitting it for life, are you really quitting? Because then it's part of your life to just don't do it anymore. And if you are coming back to it, then you never really quit it. Because then you had it with you all this time. You always have everything that you experience with you, I believe. But then you have it close to you because you're coming back to it. Yes, thank you, Bumpataki. I'm sorry, I'm just reading chat. I love interacting with you guys. Really. So what I was saying is that, so my guides told me, just go on a break, and after the break, there will be a little while, and then people will start joining who makes you relax, who can have you be relaxed. And the more you do this, the more you will realize that all you have to do is to be you. So I put all my trust in my guides, and I came back, and here we are, guys. So thank you so much for joining me. Really, this means so much to me. Thank you. This is so important for me, and thank you for following. This is so important for me because I really do believe in what I do. And you know, guys, I think you can resonate with this. When your heart is into something, but your mind is into pleasing someone else, or pleasing what you think someone else wishes you to do, and you go your way, you know, through life, trying to accomplish this that the other person is trying to make you, or that you really, it is just your experience. So you believe that this person wants you to do a certain thing or not do a certain thing, and your heart is into doing that you feel that person don't want for you. But actually, maybe if you think about it, in most cases, because do you want them to be doing something they don't want? Maybe, but in most cases, no. So why would they want you to be doing something that you don't want? It could happen, definitely, but it is more. It is. It is. Oh, I'm losing my. Sorry. I'm just reading for a while. It is more probable that you think that they want you to do it, or that you have other. Yes, exactly. Thank you, Bumpataki. I think so. But the most important thing is to like ourselves, to accept ourselves. Because I experienced this. It's been a rather rough couple of days. Because as we all have our rucksacks, we all have our backpacks that we are carrying about. And I wouldn't like to say that it's been hard. I wouldn't like to say that it's been easy. It's just been experiences. It's just been my life. And in my life, I've been moving around a lot as a child, and I know that some of you do resonate with this in moving around between families. I just felt that there are people out there who knows what I'm talking about. And I've been moving around in different families, and the last family I ended up with, growing up and all up to adulthood, I really, well, they saved me from a really difficult... Oh, no, it's fine. Thank you, Bumpy Ducky. I'm here now. I'm having fun. And also, but thank you. When we have difficult periods in our life, it makes us like life more. That sounds weird, but it makes us see it from a different perspective, I think. Yes. I talked to a friend. I got so many different views going on now, I feel. But I talked to a friend yesterday, a very dear friend of mine, who said, you know what, there's just too much going on. I can't even share one bit of it. And I said, okay. And this is quite interesting that I said this, because I have a relative who works in psychology, and he tried to help me when I was a teenager and feeling not very happy about life. He tried to help me by saying, the thing that you just said, could you say it like Mickey Mouse? And I understood what he was trying to do, because he was trying to show, well, it's just a sentence. If you say, I don't want this, I'm so tired, and you say it as Mickey Mouse, don't make me do it, guys. But if you say it as Mickey Mouse continuously and over and over and over again, you will see it is just a sentence. But I thought back then, and it was important for me to have my version of it as well, I thought that, well, he don't get it, you know, because there's always a reason for it. Yes, there's a sentence, but there's a reason for the sentence, and yes. But what is interesting about this is that now, yesterday, I spoke to my dear friend and they said, I just can't share anything of this, it's just too much going on, I don't know how to cope. And so I said, okay, if you can't tell me what is going on, could you give every situation a reference point, like a color or shape? In this case, we choose color. So give me everything that you are going through. Give me a color for that particular thing. Don't tell me what the thing is. If you can't express it, just give it a color and say that color. And then we are going through the colors, just repeat them in a row. And then, oh, a lovely, lovely question, just hang on. In a row, we repeat them over and over again. And if we want to add a new color, we do. Are we done now? Do we need a new color? We're going through them again. Does it feel like we need a new color? We add them. We have a rainbow. Oh, that is so beautiful. We have our own rainbow. Does the world give us this rainbow for us to be not worthy of our life? Does it want us out, or does it want us to show us something? And we are privileged if we got... Yes, I work... It does, right? I work as an intuitive counselor, so it is a sort of therapy. I use telepathy, intuition and mediumship in a therapeutic way. Yeah. You can say that, but it is a method that we have developed, and I am not I'm not trained in the medical field at all. So it is non-medical, but it is intuitive counseling is what we call it. So yes, but I like this, and like you said, it sounds like therapy. Yes, because I started to think about my relative then. This was how he was thinking when he asked me, can you say it as Mickey Mouse? If you put it into colors, you put it into perspective. And then you can go through it saying, okay, and when we got a whole set of a rainbow, what a privilege that the universe wants us to get all these experiences, to go through, to be stronger, and to be able to share when we are ready with others, or ourselves, really. And so I said, okay, so if we have all these colors, and I repeated them over and over again, and I said, okay, when we come down to the end of the list, are we done? Do you want to add another color? Huh? Okay. If we are done, if we are then going through one at a time what we feel we are experiencing, each color at a time, if we then would say that, okay, we have accomplished going through them all, and we have fixed what was broken in every single one of them. This can't be done. because I believe that it will always be with us, everything that we experience. But we feel comfortable with it. We can understand the experience in a way. And also it is very important that sometimes we don't understand it, because I think it's beautiful for us to have these moments in our lives when we are then, when we are adults, and when we have lots of things going on, and we just feel, I don't want to be able, I don't know how to cope with this anymore, because I'm just stressed, but I don't really have, I would just like to sit down and cry. Isn't it beautiful for us to have a reason we can take to actually cuddle the teddy in ourselves and just say, okay, we've been through this, and it really, it wasn't okay. And it is okay to feel sorry for ourselves, because we are only human, and then we can move on. I think it's beautiful for us to take what has happened in our lives in the hands, instead of trying to keep on spitting on it. We take it in our hands and we say, okay, it's part of life. And I know this is a really tough thing to say, because some things are so difficult to understand how it could have any meaning at all for happening. But I do believe it does, somewhere. So when we said that, okay, so we are comfortable with every color, where are we then? And she said, a friend of mine, she said, home. And I said, brilliant. Because if you feel like you're home when all the colors have been gone through, if you feel like you would be home then, means that you are already home in your heart. If you can imagine it, you're already there. You just need to mow the lawn. You just need to take care of the backyard or the front yard. And yes, these emotions are gonna keep on growing through the grass. Yes, I gave you, it was you a good color blue, right? It is a beautiful color. Yes, they are gonna keep on moving, gonna keep growing through the grass. And one day, when we mow them down, because they are part of the lawn, they are part of our house, of our home. And one day, we might be able to even step on it with a bare foot and enjoy the feeling of it being in our ground, in what we are from. I think it's beautiful. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, because it was so funny how I look back at myself saying, I just did what my relative tried to do so many years ago, and I didn't understand it then, and now I am turning into, this is therapy, isn't it? But I really enjoy it. Thank you. I hope that you can get something out of it, because I was channeling this as I talked to my dear friend. And afterwards she said, and not channeling like I usually do, it wasn't a consultation, it was just, a beautiful way of trying to show my love and gratitude, and really it was interesting, because I think it is a good way of seeing things, because if we put it into perspective, if it's too much, but what is it really? What is it really? And if it goes from this big mess of emotion, of feelings, of what is going on, into smaller parts, then we can breathe. We're coming up up from the water, it feels like. So I really like that. So thank you for letting me share that. So how can we transfer energy is a question. Wow. I am not sure how it works. I just know that it works. I work with, as I said, in my pastime, in my everyday life, I am a telepath and an empath. So I have telepathic communication in a community. And in this I experience astral projection, I experience physical telepathy, being we move control each other's bodies. which is also thought telepathy, because mind and body is all the same. But, and I should say this has not been confirmed, so this is just my experience of it. So, as I said, tomorrow, maybe I'm gonna say this was not true, but for me right now it is true, because this is what I experience every day of my life, and it is also how I do my work. So, what I learn in my telepathic communication, I use in my work to understand the information given to me. It is very important for me to say that we do have respect. So even though we share library, as I say, with experiences that we are going through, we will never look into, if we are working, we put that into a specific archive, and the other one should never look in there. We have integrity in our system, so don't worry about that. Of course, it could happen that all of a sudden we are stood there in someone else's archive because we are reminded of something that happened. But we have integrity, so we will close our eyes and go out from there. Obviously, I can't know this for sure, but I do feel certain, actually, that this is the case. We do have integrity in our system. This is how I do, and I do believe that they do as well. So don't worry, we will not be sharing any information in that way, but it could still be important for you to know that everything that we are experiencing, it gets stored in a communal library, and then also in the universal that we can all connect to. So, like I said, how we can transfer energy, for me, it's frequencies. It's radio waves. Just different frequencies. Collective unconscious, yes, beautifully put. I would say it is, yes, but it is also conscious. So if we are looking for information and we can't really find it, we can look in there first to see if the other person has stored information regarding this that we are looking for. So it's quite good. It's quite handy. And then, of course, we are also connected to the universal, where all information is stored, and we all are, is what I believe. So, but it comes in handy, it does. But yes, it is also unconscious, because I was just going to tell you, it works in different ways. So we can connect to each other's personalities as well. So we can connect to each other's bodies and beings, meaning that we are two in one at the same time. Or we are switching bodies, so we control the other and so on. But we can also do this without the other person knowing. So we can, knowing then, everything that happens then, if we use the personality trait, it's just a personality trait, but it will get transformed to them at a later point, like a downloading thing. It's really interesting, actually. And yeah, I really enjoy exploring this. But as I said, this is not official, and it is not confirmed or anything. So this is just what I dabble with in my everyday life. What I do for work, I know works, but I do use the knowledge that I gather from, and the knowledge of how it works with telepathy, I do use in my work, to trying to understand the information and the other person, how our brains really work, because that is what it comes down to. And I think that is really, really interesting. So yes, how you transfer energy, I think it is through frequencies. And different frequencies depending on what kind of energy it is that you are transferring. And we got not one channel each, we got thousands upon thousands, and we are all connected. That is what I believe. Yes. I'm just gonna look at the time. Yes. I've said this stream will go on for up until 4:30, so we got around, it's just 5 minutes left, really, here in Sweden. So do you have any last questions, any last reactions? Oh, I love you guys. Thank you so much. This means so much to me. I think, You know, I had this. I was thinking of streaming every Thursday, but right now it is summer holiday here and I'm actually free. So if you would like me to come back on, another day, I'd love to. If you would like to be here with me, I would love to. But as it's scheduled, is every Thursday. GMT +2. So every Thursday 1 p.m. till 4:30 p.m. GMT +2. Thank you so much. I will think about it and I will see with my guides and no. I understand. No, there's lots of sorry, I'm trying to keep up with chat. I don't think I should try to. I wonder what you are. Oh, thank you. It means so much to me. I'm getting emotional because I really trusted my guides to come back and keep on doing this. And then when I come back, you're here and you come join. So really, thank you so much. No, I don't think we do have prostituted analyzer. We do international readings, so the consultation will be in English. So as you can see here, if you book them, it is a Swedish address, it is a Swedish email, but we take emails from everywhere. So it doesn't matter, and you will get a reply in English. So it is completely in English. It's just that we are based in Sweden, and that is why it is a Swedish email address. But everything will be in English, so don't you worry. Both the consultation, if you book a full one, or if you book a smaller one by donating, it is always in English throughout, so don't worry. Do so. If you want to book a full consultation, like I said, it is the this email address that you can see here. Hopefully it shows for you. It is global@elsvanen.se, and this is for booking purposes. So if you want a full consultation, it is €75, and it is for 90 minutes, just you and me, via video or non-video call. Preferably video, because I love interacting with you guys in a way that I'm used to when I work, which is face to face. So like I said, it's 90 minutes, 1.5 hour. I don't think you are, dear. Okay, if you don't want video, non-video call is totally fine. Just know that, yeah, okay, so we can do non-video call then. It is totally fine. If you want a full consultation, we can always discuss what is more suitable for you. Yes, Bumpy Ducky, it does. It feels very different. But I don't think it is because of the energies. I think it's because of me being not used to it and having, all this pressure on yourself that I need to perform. I think it's more from my perspective. I think it's more from my point of view, but I do love meeting people face to face and interacting. I'm a little bit, don't think this the wrong way, but I'm a little bit of a touchy person. I like to really be close to people, and I like to meet them in a way, because I also give healing. Now, I don't do this official in my company because of regulations that I've got at the moment, but I do. I work with energy and energy healing, and I hope to be able to incorporate this into my consultations later on also. But as it is today, I heal the room before meeting the person, so to say, and I give the healing in a way just through being. I try to, at least, but I would love to incorporate healing as it is for me. Oh, thank you so much. That really, Bumpetaki, it really means a lot to me. I'm getting emotional again. I am just, as you can see, I'm just a human being. And I love having this community. Do join us. And I hope more will join. It's so amazing. I just love this because we had a company. I know I'm going over time soon, but I just wanted to share this. It was, this feeling of there's a reason for everything that happens. Yeah. And so I was on Facebook. Not really into Facebook, or not, I had Facebook, but I didn't really interact with people on Facebook. And then we started our company, and what we are doing now is that we are traveling around Sweden, visiting different events and giving short consultations, like a trial test one, for the people who are there. And I love this. And it is because we are so new. This method that we have developed, people have not really seen it before. I know there are versions of it out there, and if you know, please contact me. I would love to learn more. But as I said, when you talk to people today, people are generally a little bit wary of what it is because they haven't really heard of it, and then they try it and they love it, but they don't come back because usually it takes only one consultation. So they have other people come back, and that's really fun and lovely, and they are referring us around, and I love that. But it is on events, and I would love having people come to the office and interact with me in full consultations, 90 minutes, 1.5 hours, because when we are in events, it's just 15 minutes. And I love the work I do, but I would appreciate it if people took the time to really, sit with what happens and take the time that is necessary and just be. But as we are new, we are traveling around, and this on internet is completely new. But we felt that we need to come out. We need to reach more people. We need to go global. And so we thought, how are we going to do this? And then to make a long story short, all of a sudden I just had this feeling, or someone told me, you should change your profile picture on Facebook. And I said, what's wrong with my profile picture? I had it for 10 years. What's wrong with it? No, but then I realized, okay, sure, okay, I'll try. I just changed the profile picture, and now keep on going. There are 3,000 of us in the community, and there are just more people joining each day. And people ask me, how does this happen on Facebook then? How does this happen? And I said, I really don't know, but I love it. It is amazing. So feel welcome to join us, and let's grow and evolve. And now here on Twitch as well. It's the first time on Twitch, and as you can see, not many people have followed over from Facebook. It is okay, but you'll see, we will have an amazing community, I feel. Oh, thank you so much. Do so. Just be with us. And like I said, I will see when we will go live next. But scheduled is every Thursday from 1 p.m. GMT plus 2 to 4:30 p.m. GMT plus 2. But I do realize that for people in America and other time zones, if there are interest, I would like to set up a schedule for you guys to join as well. But we'll see what is more suitable for you. But we will see, So schedule is definite Thursdays. Okay, and I think maybe I should head on over to Twitch directly, because I'm so sorry, I'm getting tired. Today I streamed first on Facebook, and then I went on over to Twitch, And we are trying to use Twitch more and more because we have this environment and this interactive possibilities that we do not really have on Facebook. So I think it's a really good platform. So I think maybe, but join us and follow us. If you do have Facebook, follow us on Facebook. I post all the information there as of now. And then, sorry, someone was passing. I'm getting distracted. I'm sorry. I'm tired. But I'm so happy for you guys being here. And I will post, you will see in the schedule. Just check it out. If I change anything, it's, you know, the timer that says when we are to stream next. Or follow me as you, Bumpataki, already do. Or follow us on Facebook and you will have even more information there. And if you would like to get in contact with me personally, if you would like a consultation, either an international consultation on English throughout, it is 1.5 hours for a full consultation and it is 75 euros. And the contact information is here, how you book that consultation. And as I said, if you feel like donating a little, but not a full price, so to say, anything from €1 and up on the donation page down below it should be, or if you are watching on a mobile device somewhere around here, but it is a small box with a heart around it. Click that and you choose the amount that you would like to donate, and whatever amount you choose over €1, I will get back to you with a private consultation. So make sure to include your email address so that I can get in contact with you. Okay? Oh, thank you so much, Bumpataki. I really appreciate it. And the more people who join, the more energy will be coming through and we will have fun, you know? I love this little moment that we have now. I set this room up so I could actually move around. I could stand up, maybe not now for the camera, but later I could be standing up, I could be moving around, and I could be sit back here. So I just thought I wanted to be free so that I can move with the energies that are coming through. So the more people that join, the more interactive and fun way this will be. But I enjoy each and every one of you here, and I enjoy every moment of being here. So thank you so much, guys, and I think it's time now to end the stream. Like I can't express this. So am I, Bumpataki, so am I. I can't express this enough. Coming back from, you know, when I'm so tired, I'm so sorry, when my guides showed a little bit of tough love, and coming back and really trusting them because they said, you know, they're gonna be warm people. I enjoy spending time with anyone, with everyone, but I really needed this interaction right now, I felt. So thank you so much, and it just put my trust in my guides even more, and just love, guys. Just love. Okay, so take care, follow me however you feel suitable, and join me on Facebook for more information, and get in contact with me if you would like a private consultation, and just be here with me. And it's a definite that I'll see you on Thursday, or I'll be streaming on Thursday. Yes, Facebook. Either you search for my name or V Intuition, but when the stream is over, it will also show up on screen on the offline page. You can see our Facebook. So yeah, you can find it there. And if you can't find it, you can send me an email. Oh, okay, brilliant. If you can't find it, you can send me an email at info@elsvanen.se. I know it's a little bit difficult because it's Swedish, but you will find all the information around here in this environment that we set up. You'll find it. And if you don't, well, then you can nag me a little bit on Thursday. Okay, I hope you will find it. And thank you so much for all of this, and thank you so much. Thank you so much for this moment, for this first day together with you. And I hope that I'll see you again soon. Okay, all the love, you guys. Take care. Bye for now. Thank you.